We've got 50 questions today, and it'll be a best of 50. Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Then we can begin. Question number 1. This man held various academic positions throughout his life and was appointed chair of moral philosophy at the University of Glasgow in 1751. A key figure during the Scottish Enlightenment, he is well known for introducing the concept of the invisible hand. Hargrove?
Smith.
That is correct.
Wait, can I test the buzzer again?
Can you test the buzzer again?
Yeah, I think it's broken. I didn't press it hard enough.
Great. Question number 2. Despite his artistic success, this painter experienced financial difficulties throughout his life. Wheeler.
Picasso.
That is incorrect. I'll pick up where I left off. This painter experienced financial difficulties throughout his life and ended up bankrupt in 1656. One of the most influential artists of the Dutch Golden Age, this man is known for his mastery of chiaroscuro, a technique that uses strong contrast between light and dark to create a sense of volume and depth in painting. Name this artist, whose most famous work is a group portrait of a militia company titled The Night Watch.
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt is correct. Question number 3. Dutch astronomer and mathematician Willibald Snell is credited with discovering the law of this scientific phenomenon, which he derived using trigonometric methods in 1621. Both mirages and rainbows are atmospheric optical effects. Wheeler?
Refraction.
Can you repeat that?
Refraction.
That is correct.
Of course he gets the optics question.
Question number 4. This U.S. state is nicknamed the Centennial State because, Hargrove?
Maryland.
That is incorrect. This U.S. state is nicknamed the Centennial State because it became a state in 1876, 100 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Known for its natural beauty, this western state is home to several national parks, such as Rocky Mountain National Park and Mesa Verde National Park. Name this state, which boasts the highest average elevation of any state in the United States, with an elevation of approximately 6,800 feet above sea level.
Colorado. Colorado.
That is correct.
How do you get recognized?
I had to wait for this buzz in.
Buzz in.
Question number 5. This English singer-songwriter attended the Sylvia Young Theatre School, where her fellow alumni included future pop star Dua Lipa and actress Lashana Lynch. Born in 1983, this soulful British musical artist was known for her contralto vocals and eclectic mix of musical genres. Name this... Wheeler?
Adele.
That is incorrect. Name this woman who won 5 Grammy Awards connected to her 2006 album Back to Black and is remembered for songs like Rehab and Valerie.
Amy Winehouse.
That is correct. Question number 6. This baseball player made history by becoming the first player since Babe Ruth in 1919. Yes.
Shohei Ohtani.
That is correct. Question number 7. The first printed recipe for this dessert comes from a 1691 French cookbook written by Francois Massielou, a cook at the Palace of Versailles. Often based and served in ceramic dishes called ramekins, the base of this... Hargrove?
Souffle.
That is incorrect. Often based and served in ceramic dishes called ramekins, the base of this treat is a rich custard made with egg yolks, cream, sugar, and vanilla. Name this dessert, whose signature feature is a caramelized sugar topping. Wheeler?
Creme brulee.
That is correct. Question number 8. This historical artifact was surrendered to British forces under the terms of the Treaty of Alexandria in 1801 and is now displayed at the British Museum in London. Hargrove?
Rosetta Stone.
That is correct. Question number 9. For almost 1,500 years, this book was the lead text of anthology formalized as 7 military classics by Emperor Shenzong of Song. Wheeler?
The Art of War.
That is correct. Question number 10. The roots of this branch of mathematics and physics can be traced back to the late 19th century with the work of Henri Poincaré, a French mathematician who investigated the three-body problem in celestial mechanics, often involving the study of attractors, which are a set of states toward which a system tends to evolve over time. One of the central tenets of this theory is known as the butterfly effect. Name...
Chaos theory.
That is correct. Question number 11. This country's parliament named
Clear.
all...
clear.
Oh, sorry. This country's parliament named Althing.
Iceland.
That is correct. Question number 12. This 2015 movie, directed by Ridley Scott, won the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture. Based on the 2011 novel of the same name by Andy Weir, NASA collaborated on this film. Wheeler?
The Martian.
That is correct. Question number 13. This Big Ten basketball player played varsity basketball for Dowling Catholic High School and was named Iowa Miss Basketball in 2020.
Caitlin Clark.
That is correct. Question number 14. This failed rebellion was quelled by the Eight Nation Alliance. Hargrove?
Boxer Rebellion.
That is correct. Question number 15. This musical was composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber with lyrics based on T.S.
The Phantom of the Opera.
That is incorrect. This musical was composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber with lyrics based on T.S. Eliot's poetry. One of the longest running musicals on both London's West End and Broadway, its most famous song is Memory, sung by the character Grisabella. Name this feline-themed musical, which was adapted into a 2009... Yes,
Cats.
that is correct. Not a lot of feline-themed musicals out there, yeah.
Lion King.
Oh, I guess that's, yeah, good call.
That's jungle theme. No, that's not.
Question number 16. These glands are made up of two parts, the outer cortex and the inner medulla. Responsible for producing hormones that regulate various physiological processes, Addison's disease and Cushing's syndrome are common disorders of this gland. Name these small, triangular-shaped glands located on top of each kidney, which are best known for generating... Hargrove?
Lymph nodes.
That is incorrect. Name these small, triangular-shaped glands located on top of each kidney, which are best known for generating the fight or flight response with their production of the hormone adrenaline.
Adrenal glands.
That is correct.
Oh, let's go.
Question number 17. This lake was formed roughly 7,700 years ago during the eruption and collapse of Mount Mazama. At a depth of 1,949 feet, this caldera lake is the deep... Hargrove?
Crater Lake.
That is correct.
Nice.
Question number 18. This NFL player became the starting quarterback for Iowa State midway through his freshman... Hargrove?
Brock Purdy.
That is correct. Question number 19. I never had any friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12, was the famous final line of this 1986 Academy Award nominee. Starring a group of 4 young boys in the 1950s Oregon, the film is an adaptation of Stephen King's book, Wheeler?
It.
That is incorrect. Starring a group of 4 young boys in the 1950s Oregon, this film is an adaptation of Stephen King's book, The Body. Name this film, directed by Rob Reiner, which shares its name with Ben E. King's chart-topping 1961 song.
Something wicked this way comes. Something wicked this way comes.
That is incorrect. It is Stand By Me.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Question number 20. This American professional boxer, born in Louisville, Kentucky, began boxing at the age of 12 and won a gold medal at the 1960 Rome Summer Games. In 1964, after winning the world heavyweight title against Sonny Liston, Hargrove?
Muhammad Ali.
That is correct.
He would beat Mike Tyson.
Question number 21. After graduating from Yale College, this American preacher was ordained as a minister in the Congregational Church in 1727 and began his pastoral ministry in Northampton, Massachusetts. A key figure of the religious revival known as Hargrove?
Jonathan Edwards.
That is correct.
You should have buzzed.
Question number 22. This 20th century architect was born in Baghdad, Iraq, and studied mathematics at the American Institute of Beirut. In 2004, she became the first woman to win the Pritzker Architecture Prize, one of the highest honors in the field of architecture. And her famous projects include the Maxi Museum in Rome and the London Aquatic Center. Name this architect who earned the nickname Queen of the Curve due to her pioneering use of curved forms and her ability to create fluid dynamic spaces. Hargrove?
Maya Lin?
That is incorrect. Wheeler, do you have a guess?
No.
No.
Zaha Hadid.
Oh, good. I don't.
Question number 23. During World War II, this British chemist researched the chemistry of carbon and coal for the war effort. A contributor to virology, she and her research group were the first to discover the full structure of the Hargrove?
Franklin.
That is correct.
Nice. Oh.
Question number 24. This country is home to the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Hargrove?
Kazakhstan.
That is correct. Question number 25. This basketball player is a 5-time NBA All-Star and plays both point guard and shooting guard. Wheeler?
Jalen Brown.
That is incorrect. After playing college basketball at the University of Louisville, he was drafted in the first round of the 2017 NBA draft and went on to play for the Utah Jazz. Name this Cleveland Cavaliers player who is also known by his childhood nickname, Spida. Hargrove?
Donovan Mitchell.
That is correct.
Bro, why'd you buzz in on shooting guard, point guard? Who do you think you are?
Question number 26. This TV show's theme song, Thank You for Being a Friend, was written by Andrew Gold and is performed by Cynthia Fee. Running on NBC from 1985 to 1992, all 4 lead actresses on this series, Wheeler?
Golden Girls.
What was that?
Golden Girls.
That is correct.
Betty White.
Question number 27. Despite graduating last in his 1861 class at West Point, this man was commissioned as second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Also known by the nickname Yellow Hair for his long, flowing blonde hair, Hargrove.
Custer.
That is correct. Question number 28. This American poet published her first poem at 8 years old in a 1940 edition of the Boston Herald. Known for advancing the genre of confessional poetry, her first collection, The Colossus and Other Poems, was published in 1960 and met critical acclaim. Name this American writer whose semi-autobiographical novel, The Bell Jar, Hargrove?
Plath.
That is correct.
Sorry, Michael.
Question number 29. This elementary particle was discovered in 2012 at the Hargrove?
Is it Higgs boson?
That is correct.
Gives off mass, I think.
Question number 30. We'll do a score update after question number 30.
Okay, I'll move it for you.
In 1985, ownership of this natural landmark, whose name translates to Great Pebble in English, was returned to the local Unungu people. Located in the heart of Australia, Hargrove?
Uluru?
That is correct.
Okay, bro, that's the colonial name.
After 30 questions, the score is Hargrove 19, Wheeler 9. Question number 31. The story of this environmental disaster was made into a 2016 movie directed by Peter Berg and starring Mark Wahlberg. Taking place in the Macondo Prospect oil field of the Gulf. Wheeler?
Deepwater Horizon.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Now, can you? It's
Turn up the brightness a little bit
it's like
on your.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
You all said Ben. Question number 32. According to the Bambara people in Mali, the name for this West African instrument comes from a saying that translates to, everyone gathered together in peace. This percussion instrument was played for the king of Mali as a form of communication that was used from mountaintop to mountaintop to announce the king was arriving. Name this goblet-shaped drum, which is traditionally made from a single log of African hardwood and topped with goat skin as a drumhead.
You want to? No. It's kind of funny.
Elementary school.
Wheeler?
Bongo.
What was it?
Bongo.
That is incorrect.
You want to say it? It would be kind of funny.
You can do it.
Tabla.
That's incorrect. It is a djembe.
Okay.
Oh.
No. We all do it.
I'm not caught up in that.
Question number 33. First isolated and identified in 1894 by the British scientists Lord Rayleigh and Sir William Ramsay, this element is commonly used as a shielding gas in welding and metal processing to prevent oxidation. It has 3 naturally occurring isotopes and is the 3rd most abundant gas in the atmosphere after nitrogen. Hargrove?
Argon?
That is correct.
Nice.
Question number 35. This American jazz and pop singer was born Anthony Dominic Benedetto and won 20 Grammy Awards during his career. His big break came in 1951 when he released his first hit single, Because of You, which reached number 1 on the charts. Name this musician, who holds the Guinness World Record for being the oldest person to release an album of new material. Wheeler?
Louis Armstrong.
That is incorrect. Name this musician, who holds the Guinness World Record for being the oldest person to release an album of new material and is famous for songs such as I Left My Heart in San Francisco and The Good Life.
What was it? Count Basie.
You want to try it?
Count Basie.
That is incorrect. It is Tony Bennett.
Okay. How many points do we have?
Oh, he just died.
2 points.
Okay.
Question number 36. This golfer grew up playing golf at the Latrobe Country Club in Pennsylvania, where his father worked as the head golf professional. After winning his first professional golf tournament at the Canadian Open in 1955, he went on to win 4 Masters tournaments and the US Open in 1960. Name this American golfer, often referred to as the King, and whose favorite beverage? Wheeler?
Arnold Palmer.
That is correct.
Oh my days.
Question number 37. This game is notorious for its split screen level 256 glitch. Hargrove?
Pac-Man.
That is correct. Question number 38. This man served as the territorial governor of Utah in the 1850s until President Hargrove?
Brigham Young?
That is correct. Question number 39. Artist Carl Gustav Nelson serves as the model for the cover of this 1993 book, which was awarded the Newbery Medal in 1994. Adapted into a 2014 film directed by Philip Noyce and starring Jeff Bridges and Meryl Streep, the 3 companion books to this novel, including Gathering Blue, have been written. Name this novel written by Lois Lowry.
The
Wheeler?
Giver. The Giver.
That is correct. Question number 40. Despite being only about 12 miles in diameter, these astronomical objects contain the mass of about 1.4 times that of the Sun. Known for their incredibly strong magnetic fields, Wheeler?
Black hole.
That is incorrect. Known for their incredibly strong magnetic fields, they often rotate rapidly, sometimes completing several hundred rotations per second. Name these types of stars, which are formed from the remnants of massive stars after supernova explosions.
Neutron star?
That is correct.
Don't. Just wait.
Question number 41. In 1867, the prince of this country turned down an offer to purchase the territory of Alaska from Russia before it was eventually sold to the United States. one of the 5 countries in the world that doesn't have an airport, this country is also a world leader in the production of dentures. Name this doubly landlocked European country which has not had an active army since its abolition. Wheeler?
Switzerland.
That is incorrect. Name this doubly landlocked European country which has not had an active army since its abolishment in 1868.
Liechtenstein?
That is correct.
Good stuff, Bobby.
Question number 42. This movie won the 1941 Academy Award for Best Screenplay and is renowned for its pioneering use of deep focus cinematography. Directed by Orson Welles, critics often consider this film one of the greatest movies ever named. Wheeler.
Citizen Kane.
That is correct. Question number 43. This prolific poet was not recognized during her lifetime, as the first volume of her work was published posthumously in 1890. Wheeler?
Emily Dickinson.
That is correct. Question number 44.
I'm stat padding.
This prominent statesman was born into an aristocratic family and studied law at the University of Göttingen. Known for his realpolitik. Hargrove? That is correct. Question number 45. The inspiration for this famous novel came from the author's own experience as a young man in the Jazz Age. Adapted into 1974 and 2013 films of the same name, this book explores themes such as the American dream. Hargrove?
The Great Gatsby.
That is correct.
Yeah, okay.
You should get.
Question number 46. First published in a 1696 calculus textbook by a French mathematician, this technique is also known as Bernoulli's rule. It is typically proven using techniques from calculus, partially Cauchy's mean value theorem. Name this mathematical method for evaluating certain types of limits involving indeterminate forms. Wheeler?
L'Hopital's.
That is correct.
Oh, Mr.
That was so
Yeah.
Question number 47. This waterfall served as the inspiration for the setting of Disney's animated film Up, where it is referred to as Paradise Falls. Hargrove?
Victoria Falls?
That is incorrect. Named after the U.S. aviator who was the first to fly over the falls in 1933, it is located in Venezuela's Canaima National Park. Name this waterfall, which, at a height of approximately 3,212 feet,
Angel Falls.
that is correct. Question number 48. This strategy game was invented by French filmmaker Albert Lamouris, and his name, who named it La Conquête du Monde, meaning, Hargrove?
Risk.
That is correct.
Oh, big Risk fan.
Question number 49. This company was founded in 1946 and initially started as Tokyo Susin Kogyo before being rebranded to its current name, which is partially derived from a common slang term used in the 1950s in America to call a young boy. One of the largest consumer electronic companies in the world. Wheeler?
Sony.
That is correct. And finally, question number 50. Born in Belgium and raised in the Netherlands during World War II, this My Fair Lady actress trained as a ballet dancer in Amsterdam and London before transitioning into an acting career. Wheeler?
Angelina Jolie.
That is incorrect.
I forgot.
Let me finish the question. Throughout her life, she was dedicated to humanitarian efforts, particularly as a Goodwill ambassador for UNICEF. Name this British actress who rose to fame with her starring role as Princess Anne in the 1953 film Roman Holiday and went on to perform in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Sabrina.
Does anyone know?
If you don't know,
I'll just answer. I forgot her name. Joshua Yee.
It is Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot her name.
and after 50 questions, the final score, Hargrove 27, Wheeler 17. Congratulations, Team Hargrove, on your victory. Congratulations to both teams on making it to this point this year. We want to thank you for tuning in today to the Brain Game 2024 Championship. And we look forward to seeing you all next year in 2025.